Hello, my name is Dr. Kaia Dalamo. I'm one of the nurse practitioners at the Dysautonomia Center. As someone who has had the pleasure to get to know the people living with familial dysautonomia, and as a fellow artist, it's been a true honor to host this year's annual art competition. The center has hosted the World Through My Eyes, an annual photography competition for FD Day since 2009 to encourage personal expression, passion, joy, and what it's like to live with FD. We also partnered with Rick Guidotti to host this year.
Hi everybody, I'm Rick Guidotti, founder of Positive Exposure. I'm so excited to be part of this incredible artistic initiative where 15 artists from the FD community submitted artwork with themes of like self-empowerment and self-identity and exploration and transformation and freedom and unconditional love. It's extraordinary artwork, and I'm so thrilled to be able to host this exhibition in our gallery on Museum Mile as soon as it's safe for all of us to gather. Thank you so much.
This year, in recognition of the diverse talents of our community, we decided to expand the photography competition to include all art forms. We had an overwhelmingly positive response to this and an unprecedented number of participants and submissions. And like every year, we invited a panel of accomplished, internationally known gallery curators and professional artists to help judge this year's competition and provide insightful commentary and review of all pieces. For all of us, it was a joy to sit with each piece and take the time to appreciate all the time, work, and talent that went into this year's show. So we invite all of you as our audience to please visit the dysautonomiacenter.com website or blog page following today's show to view all submissions in their entirety, at your own pace, how they're intended to be seen, to get lost in their diverse and unique beauty. Now, for the show of brilliant artists with commentary offered by our esteemed judges. I hope you all enjoy. Alexia de Gunsberg's abstract is bold, with vibrant use of colors, which, as they mesh into each other, she created a centripetal force that both draws you into the center, at the same time inviting you to view it in its wondrous, colorful entirety. You can tell she's excited to let colors intersect. We appreciate the boldness. She is gifted and should continue to experiment working with color and water. Franny Cohen managed to capture moods from both owner and her pets in this one photograph. Being at home during the pandemic can be very isolating. She was really feeling here. The perspective and composition is very interesting. She's positioned above her dogs, but also very near to them. And their eyes are captivating. You can feel the warmth, love, and trust of their relationship here. This self-portrait by Gabby Jassy is brave art. It is vitally important to be shameless and to actually enjoy your problems. Letting people know, this is me, this is how I do it. Bravery to express the self. The opposite of living with stigma is living with self-love and pride, and Gabby captures this here. Her portrait literally is energizing. Yvonne Zelion is our youngest contestant, and at a very young age, he is showing sophistication and complexity. Numerous judges commented on the drawing's sophistication and balanced layers. This is a thoughtful expression of complexity. When considering this as a form of writing, the art becomes a narrative, a sentence. He is talking about the house fish with the lines. It's a metaphysical composition. Judges compared his work to the famous Uruguayan Spanish painter Joaquin Torres Garcia, and all agree it is important to keep Ivan creating. The colors in this still life by Jackie Goldberg are bright, exciting, and vivid. The composition is beautiful, which is tied to Jackie's loveliness and to her bright personality from Southern California. This short video, Self-Portrait by Joshua Keats, is very expressive, creative, and portrays Josh's great sense of humor. Titled One of Those Days, it gives us interiority. Josh is revealing an aspect of living with FD and a look at himself with raw objectivity, humor, playfulness, and positivity, and in doing so is reclaiming his identity even through one of those days. The judges compared his work to the famous Irish artist Francis Bacon, a contemporary artist who also rejected classical standards and strove to render the brutality of fact. Justin Sachs' use of color and brushstrokes is bold and expressive. The strokes are vigorous, purposeful, and lend an animated end result that appears to be alive. With the limited amount of colors he chose and limited amount of lines, he was thorough in what he wanted to convey in this image. There's a tension to the eyes, maybe even an expression of pain, and there's a tension to a tilt in the lion's neck, as well as in Justin's portrait of the playful pup, which is featured online in the full gallery after the show. They tell a story. Through all this, the painting is not overworked. He knew when to finish, and the result is beautiful. That shows signs of a very methodical and mature artist, and judges encourage him to continue painting. Justin's got chops as an artist, they said. Keshi Taryan Kegel's conceptual art is an expression of tenacity, an expression that no matter what, she knows how to live. In terms of presentation, the opaque imagery with overlying text feels very modern, like the pop art of Roy Lichtenstein. And the dialogue between words again and again and again and again, photo and objects interact conceptually to create a hypnotic effect that many experienced in our repetitive routines at home during the pandemic. Laura Clausen's digital painting of a young female in a mask is the best document of our current time. She paints a woman who appears to be smiling with her eyes, even though her mouth cannot be seen because she's wearing a mask. She also is surrounded by words that could equally be interpreted as laugh and cough, which expresses our mixture of love and respect for each other and our concern for our safety and the safety of others in these times. Mara use of colors is also beautiful, and the way she paints the woman's chest and plants in the background suggests the appearance of the wings of an angel. Peter Sonnenshine's painting, Queen's Gambit, embodies the European style of expressionism. The imagery is large and centered. It occupies the whole space. Peter has a good eye for design and color. This is even more remarkable because Peter, like many others with FD, is legally blind. Elements of the subject of this painting, the popular TV icon, have been abstracted. The position of her hands and the ferocity of her gaze are intriguing, pulling you closer into her game where she will win. Also, the parallels the painting's subject has to the artist as an underdog who overcomes great adversity is compelling. Judges encouraged Peter to paint even larger. It would be like a wrestling match for him that he could consume himself with, as in a battle. He should attempt a small mural. It would be empowering for him to recreate a painting he did smaller on a large space to broaden the expression. Though Peter Sonnenshine chose Queen's Gambit as his favorite submission, and the judges' reaction to it was just as favorable, this self-portrait also deserves a very honorable mention. Because it's a self-portrait, Peter's self-portrait is brilliant and powerful, and the use of this quote by baseball legend Babe Ruth is a motto for all of us to live by. In spite of fear, Peter plays the game. Rachel Eisenson's graphic design image, Floating in a Galaxy of Love, is crafty and clever at the same time that it's fanciful, playful, and whimsical. Rachel has the talent and ability to create customized art for fellow dog lovers. She should explore the creation of a business and personalized merchandise including greeting cards, wallpaper, curtain design, Images like these would look beautiful and fun if printed large on translucent linen for personalized curtains. Rebecca Newman's painting, entitled Friends Reunited, is of a silhouetted pair of sea turtles floating eye to eye at sea. It is bright and uplifting. Also, the use of stark contrast of black on the colors of the water upon first glance could also appear to be a large eye, like the whole painting is looking back at us, including the viewer and the reunited friendship. The colors of the water are also very welcoming. Sam Landau's video deserves to be watched in its entirety. It is masterfully wrought, using different landscapes, is well-directed, impeccably edited, and is conceptually stunning. The concept is clear that there's a notion of reversing reality and escape, and if we try to escape too much, we could lose reality and then want it back. The viewer gets a sense that the noises Sam now hears are things he wishes he could have back, like a cheering crowd or a pool full of happy, splashing kids, but all we're left with is calm and silence. Sam offers a reminder to be present. Sam Meyer's photo is a collaboration in more senses than one. Sam is seen here as if she's flying, as she sits in a wheelchair. One aspect of the photo is firmly grounded, while the wings suggest another reality made possible by friendship. The partnership enables Sam to achieve anything she sets her mind to. And finally, Veronica Segal's collage is an advertisement for cultural consumption during the COVID-19 crisis. It is a poster advertising what we all did in COVID. Veronica was resourceful and found solace and entertainment using technology by seeing her family and friends virtually, streaming movies, and practicing her meditative skills using the Calm app. Her collage serves as a social diary of our pandemic experience and the value of technology answering our needs for distraction, entertainment, and connection with other people. Our screens have become a vital organ.
And the winners of the 2021 The World Through My Eyes art competition, Ivan Zilioni, Peter Sonnenschein, and Sam Landau.
Thank you very much for everyone participating in this year's annual FD Art Competition. It's been a joy and an honor to receive these wonderful submissions from our community, and we hope that you've all enjoyed them too. Make sure to view all submissions and full videos at our blog page, dysautonomiacenter.com. Thank you very much.